What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today we are going to talk about crybabies, whiners and complainers, excuse makers, folks that lack integrity and lack the ability to face reality and change direction. Crybabies. We're going to have some fun with it, but that's what we're going to talk about. All right? Hit the like button, subscribe button, drop some comments, hit the notification bell, and share these videos if you would. So why am I talking about crybabies? Well, today's game day, and as you all know, and the Dolphins playing tonight. National football, nationally. Everybody's gonna get to see it. It's the Dolphins versus the Bengals. Let's go Dolphins. Things up. Let's do it. But why am I talking about the Dolphins? Well, the Dolphins feasted on the Buffalo Bills last week, right? But some Bills fans, not all Bills fans, but some Bills fans have been whining since Sunday, complaining about the heat and how maybe OSHA should get involved because the game was hot. Complaining about the lack of depth at the secondary. They were playing, Dolphins were playing against the backups, and that's why we were able to win. What they fail to realize, and this is where reality bites you, what they fail to realize is that the Dolphins didn't win because their offense was balling out of control, because the offense wasn't on the field. The Dolphins won because the defense was bend don't break. The defense won the game. They were the ones on the field for 40 plus minutes. But yet we have this whining and trying to make excuses instead of just saying and owning our quarterback failed in crucial moments. He one-hopped a wide open receiver that probably could have won the game. We got to do better. It's a failure to recognize one's own issues. It's a failure to look within. Now, the other day on my news brief about the school walkout in Virginia, I mentioned that Glenn Youngkin is a MAGA Republican and that he wasn't a good guy because of what he's trying to do to these children. And somebody in the comment section mentioned to me that I wasn't being very accepting. They said that we have a lot of members that affiliate with that MAGA movement, and we should be accepting because we got to build a broad coalition. Sorry, but I disagree. And I'll tell you why. Now, I tell you every time, the fight's not left and right, it's up and down. I tell you that constantly. I've even reminded you to take that political spectrum and flip it vertical, with left being on the bottom and right being on the top, because that's how they legislate. Right-wing legislation is for the corporate rule. It's for the top to benefit everything. Left-wing legislation tends to help people. Welfare, Social Security, Medicare. These are left-wing ideas. So you flip it, right? MAGA Republicans are on the very far right of the political spectrum, which means they are hyper nationalistic, they are hyper corporatist, they're hyper for the 1%. No matter where they land on the economic scale, they are all, everyone that associates with that movement is hyper towards business and everything that hurts working people. In many ways, they are antithetical to everything that we do as labor activists. Now, I'm not saying that people can't change. Matter of fact, I'm betting and banking on being able to change people's minds and views. But to ally myself with a MAGA Republican when I know that that movement is racist, that that movement is elitist, that that movement is anti-immigration, how can I align with that when it's completely antithetical to everything that we stand for? Now, if I can talk to these folks and reach and kind of break through the illusion that has been put up for them, because these aren't bad people, they're just in this bubble and can't see that they're in the bubble. It's kind of like Truman. I don't know if you ever saw that Truman, the Jim Carrey movie. But it takes him forever to realize, it takes him his whole life to realize that he's part of a TV show. That this isn't his reality isn't reality. That's kind of what's going on with the MAGA Republicans. They're in the Truman Show. Only it's a hateful Truman Show based on lies. And the funny thing is that when that MAGA movement won the presidency, they were so quick to laugh and diminish at the people who were upset about Trump winning because we kind of saw what the future holds. They started calling them snowflakes and saying that they were crybabies and whiners and all this other stuff. But here you have these MAGA Republicans, and they're the biggest whiners and crybabies of them all. To the point that they couldn't take a loss in an election, so they tried to overthrow the government. Now, I stay away from all that talk mostly because I don't find it to be useful. But when someone in the comments tells me that I need to be more accepting of a group of people that I know for a fact hate me, disparage me, and think that I should probably go back home because they're not smart enough to know that Puerto Rico is part of the U.S. No. Why would I ally myself with someone who wants me dead? It makes no sense. I hope to change hearts and minds. And if they have a come to God moment or come to Jesus moment or an aha moment, then by all means, I welcome them in with open arms and treat them just like I would any other sibling. But to say that we need to be like, I need to like be accepting towards that ideology is insanity. No, thank you. I won't do that. So, sucks. But, you know, whatever, man. MAGA Republicans don't have to watch my channel. They can watch whatever they want. Or they can hate view me. There's many people who hate view this channel. But I'm not going to change my position. Anyway, I just thought it'd be interesting to talk about crybabies, especially when we're talking football week and Thursday night football on this Dolphins Day. Let's go. Anyway, my name's Eric. Please keep in mind the fight isn't left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. Peace out.